Where the first one was like bright, this one's like it's like the old guy who's been on the block. He's gonna drop some knowledge on you, you know.
I can like put my nose in this and not like burning nose hair, which is nice. Like what the hell?
Yeah. All right, we are trying some good bourbons today. After that shenanigan of an episode.
Yeah.
All right. So what we got on the bar top today? We got first up here on the right hand side.
15.
We got Russell's Reserve 15 year. This is the 2024 release. Non-chilled filter coming in at 58.6%. Beautiful looking bottle. And on a lot of whiskey tubers short list of best bourbon of 2024. Up against it, we've got the Russell's Reserve Single Rickhouse Camp Nelson F CNF coming on at 58.8%. So one of the contenders for best bourbon in 2023. I remember, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that really?
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah. You didn't try it? You didn't try it?
I have tried, but I haven't tried it except the one time.
This is Four Roses. This is the 135th anniversary small batch 2023 release, coming in at 54%. Okay, and we got one last one on the bar top today, and that's going to be the 2022 small batch release here. Four Roses, 2022 small batch release. 54.5%. Okay. All right. I'm excited to try out the Russell's 15. This is my palate cleanser for all that shenanigans.
Have you had this one before?
Huh?
Have you had this before?
I did a fresh crack of it,
Okay.
but it was good on the fresh crack. But I wanted to reassess it once it's kind of opened up. All right. Oh,
nice.
where have you been?
Oh, that's nice. Okay.
This is what I've been waiting for.
Oh yeah, this is nice.
This is like, there's such a nice kaleidoscope of bourbon flavors. You get that caramel, you get that molasses, you get some pancakey, a little bit of Aunt Jemima syrup. Oh, they don't call it that anymore, do they?
Aunt Jemima.
Well, what is that?
No, it's a syrup bottle of
you're
the
so young.
woman. Yeah,
Yeah.
the woman figure on
okay.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's no longer PC anymore to call Aunt Jemima syrup.
Is it? I don't know the history of it. I assumed that's the maker or owner of it.
It wasn't.
Oh, okay, never mind then. Is it like Uncle Ben's rice kind of
Something
situation?
like that, yeah.
Oh, okay, no, that's not.
Oh, but that is a beautiful nose. I love that
It
nose.
is gorgeous.
It's good.
Alright,
It's,
I'm tempted to
that's
go for this
luscious, man. Okay, let's do this.
It has some dusty characteristics, by the way, on the nose.
Ooh.
That's some slapping bourbon right there.
This is a characteristic I was looking for. That salted peanuts, long finish.
Oh. And this ain't no fresh crack. I had it open for a little bit, you know? But,
Is it still as good as when you first opened it though?
it's got more character.
Yeah. Okay.
It always gets a little bit...
Yeah.
This one had a little more character. You know, most of the time, the fresh crack just... It hasn't had time to open up enough.
It's
That's a 90. That's a
So-
90 for me.
No.
I know, I'm being generous.
Yeah.
I'm being generous.
for a bourbon.
Yes, for bourbon.
For a bourbon, I would put it in like the 90 range. I wouldn't put it higher just because it doesn't push the peaks. But in terms of integration, I put it at pretty much as best as they could have done in terms of integration with all the notes.
I would reach for this though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I would reach for this in a heartbeat. I'll be like, hey, you like some bourbons? Oh, really? You had that one? You had a GTS? Let's compare this. I mean, if that's your jam, that's an $80-bucker, you know? That's an $80 bottle you can get.
This is
Let us sit for 5 minutes. Let us sit for 5 minutes though, man.
This is 500 bottle.
Yeah.
5 to 600.
5 to 600?
No,
EC
no, because that's the old.
Oh,
one.
that's the
These are dusty.
B51. Oh,
I'm saying like the old dusty
B1,
ones.
B5, B5.
See, the
That's
old
a
dusty
pirate.
one. That's the thing. The older ones are the kind
That's
of.
a pirate cast strength. So it's what you had, but cast strength.
Oh.
Give it 5
Yeah.
minutes. Give it 5
Okay,
minutes.
okay,
yeah,
okay,
yeah,
Give it
that's
5
it,
minutes.
that's
Give it
it.
5. We got plenty to go through.
Yeah.
CNF, contender last year for best bourbon of 2023. Oh, that's Mellow. Where the first one was like bright. This one's like it's like the old guy who's been on the block. He's gonna drop some knowledge on you, you know?
I feel like put my nose in this and not like burning nose hair, which is nice. Like what the hell?
Yeah, there's some nice flavor. It's like not singy,
It's
but
not singy at all.
No.
What's the percentage of
but
this
it's
one?
rich. It's rich.
It is rich. Oh, it's at 58% too.
58, and this is coming in at 58. They're both 58. They're both 58. So this is actually an app comparison.
Oh. It was like an old leather kind of like.
Yeah, there is some leather, yeah.
I love this one. Okay.
You know, I'm not a tobacco person, so I don't know what like pipe tobacco or some of those
Yeah,
tasting notes
yeah.
people kind of mentioned for. I have no clue what that tastes like.
All right.
Let's go in though.
Yep.
There's age on that one over
Yeah.
there.
It's like a refinement almost.
Yeah.
It's definitely more refined on this one. You know what? This is good.
It's leather.
Leather.
Yeah.
There's leather on the palate.
Yeah.
This is deeper than the CNC I tried, which had more fruity, sweeter characteristics.
Yeah.
I mean, since we don't have it on the bar top.
Actually, I like this more than the Russell 15. I hate to say that, but
You know, the funny thing is that like I still remember the Wild Turkey 101. That is an excellent product. That is an excellent product. It's not reachable, but I can't
Oh.
find like terrible fault with it, you know? Like some of these things we try and drink is like, oh, it's caustic or that there's a really big glaring fault, but like the 101, the Wild Turkey 101 was nice. No, it's still nice.
Wild Turkey 101 was the bourbon that I routinely drank in college.
yeah.
Anyone asked me if I want to go to a party, I'd pregame on 101. Because everything else did not taste great to me.
So don't hate me for this, but like when Eagle Rare was like $30, that was my go-to bourbon for
I mean,
30
that's
bucks.
fair.
So
That's
you
fair.
know, but now for like what is it? For like 70 now. Almost?
No, one worse one. A lot of people's daily was the Hibiki 12. Now look at that secondary.
This is I like this one a lot actually. How much are these going for?
About 4.
Wow.
I feel like these are tied in my mind right now. They're different, completely
They're
different. But oh man.
They're very different.
I would love to see how this is gonna go when it goes down to the bottom 1/3. Then
Yeah, that would be
this
true.
has staying power. I mean, at
Wait,
bottom
you
1/3
should,
is
you
still
should decant
good.
this. You should decant this at this proof so that when it gets to that level, it
Actually,
actually,
no, yeah,
would be
yeah.
a good experiment.
Put this in a smaller.
So you
bottle,
should
right?
you should mark a line where it is relative fill level, right? If you want to be scientific about it, I think that would be a good way.
That'd be a fun thing.
We'll do that. We'll think about it in the next video. All right.
Actually,
Four Roses.
should we do 2022 before 23?
Sure.
All right, so on two first.
All right. Let's go ahead and just like swap these two.
Yeah.
Oh man, my favorite Four Roses has still been hands down the Al Young pick. You know,
The one bottle I have that you don't. It's pricey.
it's pricey, but
1,300.
Fuck for that.
Yeah.
I paid 18.
Pay 18 for
Al Young, that was a really good Four Roses, man. Like I had the pour at Amador or AKA Wingtips back in the or current whatever day,
Yeah.
and like I mean, Four Roses is known for being like a super smooth vanilla focus, like that OES, so like creamy. That's the word that I associate with Four Roses, creamy.
creamy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always creamy, you know.
When I get a backup bottle of the Al Young, I'll crack it.
All right. If you get a backup.
When?
When you get it
When?
back.
When you get it back.
When.
Okay, so it's not an if, it's a when.
not an
Okay.
if,
All
yeah,
right, I
it's a
like
when.
that. I like that confidence. I like that confidence. All right, 2022 small batch release. Creme brulee. Come
Yes,
on.
creme brulee
Creme
all
brulee,
the way.
like custardy.
Yeah.
Custard, like eggy, custardy,
Ooh.
vanilla, you know?
I think this is the most custard of any whiskeys I've had
Like-
in terms of that note.
This is like the mnemonic memory that I have. Like this is what custard note should be.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get hungry too, so I'm thinking about food in my mind right now.
I mean, so that might help you with the nose.
Yeah, that's true. All right, I'm gonna go for this one. Oh, It's lighter than I thought it would be.
Yeah. It's still very bourbon forward for Four Roses Small Batch Limited because the ones I found from 2015, 2016, 2017 were more light, more Japanese kind of bourbon.
It's easy to drink,
profile.
but it has that like sweetness and that cherry and all that vanilla stuff that bourbons are known for.
So the fact that they don't even give a recipe, I mean, like, so this must be like a blend of different stuff. You know?
It's a vatting of, I believe, 5 different or maybe not recipes, but 5 different barrels.
I still love that
Types.
OESO. The OESO is still my
What's the
favorite
ABV
one.
on this one? 54? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little bit lower.
Yeah, but it doesn't taste like a barrel.
I mean, 54 and 58 is like pretty close in my book,
And
you know?
if it's like this, that probably means lower tier in the warehouse, which means it's a longer aged. So it has more time to develop those characteristics, unlike a Koi Hill, which is hazmat and young.
Okay, let me see if this kind of like, you know, matches up. So, aromas of brown sugar, dark cherries, and seasoned oak. So does that hold true?
The dark cherry and the brown sugar, I could see that.
The seasoned oak less so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get wood on the nose. I don't get
Yeah.
the wood. I really don't.
But the cherry for sure.
Yeah.
If you not that you put them into your brain, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, palate. They say apricot and then barrel tones with creamy vanilla, ripe berries, and light cinnamon. All right, let's. I want to see if I can taste all those things.
I don't get the cinnamon.
I don't get cinnamon at all.
Yeah,
I don't get berries.
You don't get berries?
I don't get berries really.
I get like that. It's like a cherry dried, like a dried fruit in the back end, like a ripe fruit, but like not like a berry. It's like it's not tart.
So here's the thing: they must be trying this as like in the cast strength, you know, or whatever, you know.
Well, this is cast strength, right?
Should
Yeah.
be cast
Well,
strength.
but like not after it's been sitting for a while. Like all notes are like on a. If you think about it, it's a neck pour. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
They're at neck pour. So like, how accurate are those notes if they're only at neck pour? I always kind of wonder, like, you know, is that a good demarcator? I mean, you know,
That's fair.
Yeah, that's true.
but it's still good.
It is.
All right, okay. Russell's 15. What would we grade that?
90. 90.5. 90.5.
I give it a 90, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's rich on the palate.
Yeah.
It gives me that depth. Oh,
These are both at the same for me, like at that 89 range.
call
For
it
me.
89, man.
Yeah.
Call it 89. We round down here.
So yeah, these two are kind of in the same level, but they're for different purposes. You know, they're different enough.
I would put this at 89. Actually, 89 and a half. This one I put 90 and a half specifically because it's so well integrated. I have not had...
This one is very rich, though. It is.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of fun. This is a.
It's probably the best vatted bourbon I've had this year. Above even the Four Roses 2024, which I just got to try, actually.
If you're new to bourbon and like you have like one or two and like you're curious, buy those Costco packs. That's gonna be great. If you've been doing this for like 2 to 5 years on the regular, okay, let's go to the last one.
Anyway, so like,
That's too much.
what would you rate this one then?
So 90 for me, 89 for me.
Yeah.
This one over here, one last check.
Now let's see.
89. 89. Like these two here are very comparable to one another to me. Hair on the 88 side, it's just
Yeah, I'll put this one a little bit lower than.
Yeah.
it's,
I'm putting it.
I'll call it 88. I'll call it 88 then.
I think 88 is.
So 88, 89, 90. You know, this is for a good reason why people are just loving that one. You know, and I'm so happy that the bourbon craze has kind of died down in 2024. 2023 is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like the equivalent of this R15 would have been like gone and everything on secondary. Like you can still get this in stores.
Yeah.
Maison Corbeau's got it.
Yep.
Maison Corbeau of all places. You know, like come on,
Right.
like nothing lasts at that place. You know.
All right, last one.
Yeah.
Last one.
135th anniversary coming in at an ABV of what you got here?
54.
50. Yep, 54.0. All right.
Allium's better at 53.8.
Muy bien. Muy bien. Muy bien.
Ooh.
I get like maybe it's because like I've been cutting pumpkins for a little bit here, but I'm getting like some mellow pumpkin, like that pumpkin spice latte kind of a thing, you know?
I can see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
You get the meatiness of the pumpkin
There
almost.
is a meatiness, like a meaty fruit,
Yeah.
like a rind of some kind of a meaty
Yeah,
fruit, like
Yeah, there's a lot of...
It's like a melon almost, right? It's like
a melon. Yeah,
a squashish,
yeah.
yeah.
Squash could be good too.
Yeah, squash, yeah.
It's just a rind. It smells the rinds.
Yeah, some kind of a fruit rind, but in a good kind of meaty way.
It's like not super sweet, right? But it also is like
Yeah.
it's more of a savory note to it. Oof. All right, I'm gonna go
All right, let's go.
It's not that finish. It's a long finish like this one, but the flavor profile is very cherry still.
No, it's a different cherry though.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like dark chocolate cherry.
No.
It's a brighter cherry.
Yeah, it is. It's like a fresh cherries.
Like a
Yeah.
maraschino or
Yeah.
no, maraschino's kind of like syrupy though.
It's a little dark. Maraschino's darker. There's like a lighter.
It's like a fresh cherry almost,
Yeah.
right? But
Oh man, this is good. I still think that this nose is probably the best
great,
nose.
yeah. In terms of balance and execution, I still put this above everything else. Even if it ranked lower, I would say that the execution is just masterfully done.
yeah. No, I do think the Russell 15 has more depth to it. I could explore more for it.
Because the crazy part about this, right, the Russell's 15, they're 80,000 bottles. How do you get that balance on 80,000 like this?
Yeah.
That's very
It's
impressive.
just so much richer.
Yeah.
It's like
In terms from a business standpoint, this is actually very very remarkable that they were able to do that.
yeah, going back between these two, the Russell wins for me.
Yeah. But going back between these two, fair competition.
Yeah, let's try to see.
Let's see.
I gotta say, I'm still at R15.
R15.
Yeah.
I agree.
Well, I know you don't like bottles under 90, so I'll take that off your hands.
No, the 23 has more depth and character than the
Actually,
22.
so the 23, I believe, if I recall from memory, has older stuff blended into it.
Yeah.
So,
But it's not my favorite flavor profile. Like the R15 definitely has more depth of like what I would want to like explore more, and the CNF has like something I would just grab towards every single day.
I'm just disappointed that they don't do the recipe thing because
Yeah.
only the Al Young has the recipe breakdown.
All right. Thank you very much. Winner,
Thank
Russell's 15. As much as I
Hate to say it.
I feel conflicted about saying that.
It's a great bottle.
It is. All right. Till next time.
Thanks, guys.